Hey, welcome everybody to Cryptic Commander Night over here on Cryptic Commander on YouTube. We're going to have our first ever video. We're going to be doing Commander Game Nights. And here we are sponsored by NorthValleyGames.com. You can enter promo code 2TCC2021 at checkout and you get an extra 10% off your order. And you can even check out the Cryptic Commander podcast at any place you get your podcast, Spotify, Podbean, all those places. Here are a lot of us. We got a lot of partnerships from Facebook groups. So we got Magic the Gathering players on Facebook and even Unstable Realms here representing. So today we're going to go over, for all you beginners, Commander games, go through our commanders real quick. So how about Youngin, you start us off?
So I got Sir Conrad the Grim, who wants to see creatures go in graveyards.
All right, we got the mono black going. I'm gonna do Omnath, Locus of Rage. He has the landfall. I'm gonna create a 5/5 red and green elemental token, and whenever an elemental token dies, he gets to deal 3 damage to something. So I'm gonna be busting up those lands, making tokens, and then making them go boom on people.
Alright, Evil Monkey here, and I'm going to be running my Ramos Dragon Engine deck. Basically, it's Ramos Dragon Engine Spellslinger. What I want to do is play a bunch of spells with different colors. Once I have 5 counters on Ramos, I can remove 5 counters and add 2 mana of each color to my mana pool. That's the reason I have these cards here. There's dice on here with 2 on each of them. As soon as I trigger Ramos, this is going to help me keep track of my colors so I don't miss out on any unspent mana.
Alright, so I'm going to be playing a mono white deck. It's going to be Alice Norn as my commander. She has vigilance and gives other creatures +2/+2 and gives my opponent's creatures -2/-2. So all I want to do is summon or create a bunch of tokens and swing out at people.
All right. Hopefully he has no turn 0 plays. There you go. I'll play some mountain, and I will pass the shiny one.
I'm actually going to mulligan because that hand is terrible. So, my bad. I didn't draw my hand before you guys started. My bad. Which is fine. It'll give X a little bit more time to figure out why we're losing them. Oh, it might be back in.
There we go. He has the power.
Solid.
Alright. I will keep this one. I will play on Overgrown Tomb tapped and pass turn.
Alright, draw. I'll play a Plains. Tap it for Expedition Map. And I'll pass turn with that.
Alright. I will draw. Swamp and pass.
All right. And go to mine and draw. You can get just what I needed. Forest and pass.
All right. I will take 2 for Blood Crypt and play a Sylvan Caryatid.
And what does it do?
It is a defender, hexproof, 0/3. I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
You're passing with that, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Alright, untap. Draw. I will play another Plains. I'll tap 2. And play Marble Diamond. Enters the battlefield tapped. And I'll pass with that.
Alright. Roll. Land for turn. I'm gonna tap 2 for an Argos Bloodfast. For 1 and a black, and I
Oh.
pay 2 life. I get to draw a card. Pass.
That would be an enchantment, correct?
Yeah, legendary enchantment. So he
Alright.
can't put down
Legendary
another
enchantment.
one. Can't put down
Oh,
another
even
one.
fancier. And Curiatad is a enchantment as well, right?
She is a creature. She's a 0/3 creature.
Oh, it's not an enchantment creature?
No,
Oh, I thought she was an enchantment creature.
no.
Alright,
Oh.
well, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Dockside Extortionist. So when he enters the battlefield, I'm going to create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of artifacts and enchantments opponents control.
Got 2 for me.
Alright, so I believe that's going to be 3 in total. They will not last long, as I will play a Stomping Ground, and I'm going to have that shock me to be able to come in untapped. So I take that 2 damage. I'm going to tap my Stomping Ground for 1, and sack all of my treasures to add mana, so 3 extra mana. I'm going to cast Explosive Vegetation. So let me get 2 basic lands from my library into the battlefield. And then with that, I will pass. I'll shuffle up.
Right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I will play an island, and I am going to cast. I'm going to pay blue, red, colorless, and white to cast Whirlwind of Thought. Whenever it's an enchantment, whenever
Ooh.
I cast a non-creature spell, I draw a card. And after that, I will pass turn.
Untap. And draw. I will play a Plains. And then I'll tap 2 to play Pearl Medallion. So white spells you cast cost 1 less. And I will pass turn with that.
So basically everything you cast is going to be
Alright.
less.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Swamp. And let's go 3 for Flesh Bag Marauder. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacks a creature.
I got none.
Right. I'll sacrifice Dockside Extortionist. He did his duty.
I will sack a Flesh Bag Marauder. Flesh Bag.
I think he froze again.
Right.
It's probably going to be his turn.
You know,
He doesn't have any mana.
It's due diligence, and then I will pass.
all right.
Oh, it's your turn, my bad.
On tap, I will draw. Here we go. I'm going to play a Blighted Woodland.
Excuse me.
And I'll tap 2 for a Sylvan Library. And with that, I will pass. So Sylvan Library is at the beginning of my draw step. I may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand this turn. You drew this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. Oh, and he has disappeared from the world.
He went back to the shadows.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna play Exotic Orchard.
I'm gonna do this right now.
Lets me tap for any color of my add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent could produce, but I just need it for colorless. So 3 colorless. I'm going to cast Commander Sphere. When I do, I'm going to trigger Whirlwind of Thought, and I will draw a card.
And Daniel, what was your response?
I'm going to sack my Expedition map, tap 2, and sack it to search my library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into the battlefield. I mean, put it into my hand.
Oh, I wish it was to the battlefield too. Give me
Alright,
that 2 drop any land tramp.
I'm going to pay 2 and cast Mind Stone, and I will draw another card. And with that, I will pass turn.
I'm looking. Where are you?
Always the battle with EDH decks, you know, having to search for the 1 card you need through 100.
What should be the next card I was supposed to draw?
Isn't it just a plains?
No, it's a land card.
Oh, land cards.
Any land. You know, it can be plains. It can be, what's like a fancier plains?
Temple.
It can be temple.
It can be the
blast
combat
zone
checks for 7 lands, 7 planes. Strip mine.
Yeah. It can be, yeah, strip mine. It could be an Urborg.
I'm gonna get a Mirror of the Sky run to my hand.
Yep.
Yep, thought so.
And I'm gonna untap, put this in my hand, and draw for turn. Hey. Okay. So put a Mirror of the Sky run into the battlefield for land for turn. Then I will tap 1 to play a Soul Ring. And then I'll tap 1 and the Soul Ring to play Keeper of the Accord, which reads at the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. And the same is for lands. If an opponent controls more lands, I search up planes and put it onto the battlefield tapped. And I will pass turn with that.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep draw. I'm going to tap 2 for Charcoal Diamond. It'll enter in tapped. And then I will pass the turn.
Ah, yeah. All right, let's make it happen.
X, you have 4 lands, right?
What happened?
X, I think he has 4 lands or 3, or just want to make sure.
I think he has 5.
Pass the turn.
How many lands do you have, X? Because now we have the Keeper of the Accord that can be ramping.
I think he's frozen, but it looks like he only has, I don't know,
3?
3 swamps and a charcoal diamond. He has 3 swamps and a charcoal diamond.
Okay. So moving on.
What is he
I'm
using
going to keep
what is he using
all
for
the
a
cards.
camera?
I think he has an actual camera. I'm gonna take 8 damage right now or I'm gonna lose 8 life due to Sylvan Library to keep my cards.
Jeez. Jeez Louise.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay a green. I'm gonna play an exploration, which lets me play an additional land on each of my turns. I should put this down here. I will go 1, 2, 3, and I'll play a Crucible of Worlds, which lets me play land cards from the graveyard. 3-drop artifact over here. And now I will play a Bloodstained Mire, in which I will pay 1 life to tap and sack it in order to get a swamp or mountain into the battlefield. Already has Stomping Ground, so I'll be grabbing the Cinder Glade. Cinder Glade, since I have 2 or more basic lands, it will come in untapped. She'll cut. And now I'll play my Bloodstained Mire from my graveyard into the battlefield. My 2nd land per turn. And I will pass turn.
So at the end of your turn, because you have more lands than me, I'll go find a plains and put it in the battlefield tapped.
See, I'm helping you.
Rampant.
I'm fueling you. I make you stronger.
Alright, I'm playing green black and 2 to cast Corpsejack Menace. Corpsejack Menace says, if 1 or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature you control, twice that many 1/1 counters are put on it instead. And with that, I'll pass turn.
So how many lands do you have?
I have 5 lands.
God. He needs 1 more.
Don't worry, I got you, man.
Untap. And draw. I'll play a land for turn. And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Elish Norn, paying 1 less because of Pearl Medallion. So other creatures you control get a +2/+2. Creatures opponents controls gets a -2/-2. Okay, and then I will move to combat, and I'm gonna swing at Steven for 5.
Hey, I thought I was helping you, man.
You are, but
together.
But all those lands, it's too much ramp.
But then it's your ramp. We're my land is your land too, man.
This is true, but we need to keep you, in a low life total, just in case.
I already do enough to myself.
And I will pass turn with that.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pay 4 life to snuff out Elish Norn.
Oof.
See, that's the karma. You heard like I'm like cultivating. You know, I'm like a farmer. You're like a peaceful farmer.
If I would have known, I would have swung at X.
You know, isn't that the game of Commander? It's the what do we say? The choice of games. It's the telltale
correction.
game. Yeah, it's the like this person will remember this consequences. Let's see if a youngin has survived.
He disappeared when we needed him most.
Just like the Avatar. And Batman. And
All right. So if it's my
Captain
go, I'm gonna go ahead and land for turn. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna cast Doomsday.
ooh, which Doomsday is it?
Search your library and graveyard for 5 cards and exile the rest. Put the chosen cards on top of your library in any order. You lose half your life rounded up. So half of 36 is... I don't know because I'm bad at math.
18.
18, thank you. So I'm at 18. And let me see if I can actually adjust this. Nope. Still doesn't want to. Okay. I'm at 18. Let me grab my 5 cards.
All right, so now we're on countdown to X winning.
I don't know about that. I figure my feet isn't working out super.
Do you win?
These are exiled. This is my library.
He said pass on the thing, but I don't know if that was before or after
Yeah.
he got his cards.
Let's see on the time code. The time code is now, so he says pass.
All right. So now let's kill him.
Yeah, but we're an imminent countdown.
Someone mill him for 5.
All right, I'm gonna take 1 card from Sylvan Library, put the 2 back. I don't need more damage. More damage. I'm gonna pay 2. And I'm going to play a Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
So landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. So I'm gonna crack a Bloodstained Mire, paying 1 life. Gonna get a land. Gonna get this mountain. And as mountain comes, I'm gonna generate 1 green mana. All right. I'm now going to do that 2 more times for playing my lands per turn. So it's going to enter 1 more mana. I'm going to tap and crack it and lose a life. Enters. Boom. Now I'm going to play 1 again. 4. Tap and crack it. Lose a life. Get another mountain. And gain 1.
Whose go is it?
It is me. And I'm going to do
Solid.
something real. I like totally misplayed, but you know, that's what happens. It's what we're here to learn from. I'm going to pay 6.
Oops.
I'm going to play a Warstorm Surge. All right. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. All right. I'm now going to pay 4. And I'm going to sacrifice Lotus Cobra. Oh, I guess not yet. I cast Natural Order, which is sacrifice a green creature, search your library for a green creature card, and put it into play as though it were just played. Shuffle your library afterwards. Does anyone have a response?
I got none.
All right. Does X have a response?
Counterspell in mono white.
You know, memory lapse. It's a thing. Don't you taunt that. Hey, you can mana tithe me. Yeah, should I just continue on?
Say so.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, so.
Okay. Sacking it. I'm gonna tutor for a creature. I was doing Natural Order,
Came down. Did
sacrificing my
anything
Lotus
else
Cobra.
for that?
Yes, Natural Order to sacrifice a green creature to let me tutor for a green creature. Mr. Gonzo, how much mana do you have in total?
Untapped or tapped?
in total.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to help solve our problems. This is gonna be the saddest time I've ever played this card. I'm gonna play a Crater Hoof Behemoth. As it enters, I'm gonna deal 5 damage to X. Be youngin'. And then I'm going to
You got
move
me.
to combat. Alright, and as I move to combat, I'll attack X with the Crater Hoof Behemoth. Well, I guess Crater Hoof Behemoth, when he enters the battlefield, creatures I control gain trample and get plus X until end of turn. For X's number of creatures I control, I have 1. So I guess he is a 6/6. Let's say since when it enters, the triggers would have stacked on Warstorm Surge. I didn't think of it, so I'll say Warstorm Surge got put on the bottom. So boom, and then I will pass
So I
the
took an
turn.
additional damage. So I'm at,
I just
am
want
I
to say
at
you
7
did
or 6 then?
You're at 7. I did not stack correctly.
Okay.
I
So
totally
at the end
forgot
of your
to play
turn,
math during this game.
I'll get a land card, plains cards.
Yeah.
I was like, I got too
I know what,
excited
I'm
getting
fully
off.
intending on killing myself, so.
Alright, I'm gonna play Boulder Loft Pathway, the white pathway, white green. 6, 8. I'm gonna move to combat and swing 4 at X. And then after combat, I will pay 6 for my commander. And then I'll pass
Ooh.
turn.
So at the end of your turn, because you have 2 creatures, I will create a 1/1 soldier. And I'll just use this. Untap.
Well, I thought we were professionals.
I'll get it, but I just didn't want to keep you guys waiting. I'll draw for turn.
This is like the first time someone's actually had more creatures than you.
I'll tap 2. And actually, I'll tap 3. And I'll play Court of Grace. So when Court of Grace enters the battlefield, I become the Monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If you're the Monarch, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying instead. So I tap 3 because it's a white card. So it costs 1 less. And then I'll tap 1 and 2 for 3 total. And play Oketra the True.
Oh, it's a different one.
And then I will move to combat. And I will swing at X
Here we go.
for 3.
Alright, you got me.
I believe X is eliminated.
And then I will move there to my end step. And because I am the Monarch, I will draw a card.
Ooh.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna untap. Oh, look at me untapping this crater hoof. It's probably a rarity it ever gets to do that. Ooh. There you go. I will take 4. I'll lose 4 life from Sylvan Library to take an extra card. All right. So, I bet you're all wondering what could that card possibly be. I'm gonna tap 1 and I'm gonna play a Soul Ring. Now I'm gonna tap this Soul Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In order to cast Omnath Locus of Rage. Is he coming in?
Yeah. Oh, well.
You got anything?
I don't have priority, so.
All right. So Gonzo, anything on your priority while it being cast?
Nope.
All right. To enter the battlefield, Warstorm Surge is going to trigger. This means I'll get to do 5 damage to something or someone. And I will choose the Evil Monkey. 5 damage to your face.
Yep, you got it.
All right. I'm going to play a land from my graveyard. I'm going to play the Bloodstained Mire. As it enters, trigger is going to go to trigger Omnath to make an elemental. So that 5/5 elemental is being created and will enter the battlefield. When that happens, Warstorm Surge is going to trigger. Now I'll deal 5 to Gonzo's face.
You got it.
All right. I'm going to pay 1 life and sack my Bloodstain. Get a land. Specifically a mountain. Boom. And as that enters, we got another elemental coming. Now that we're gonna bounce it back. We're gonna hit the Evil Monkey in the face. All right, so we're gonna do that one more time. Bloodstain entering. Another jelly bean being made. So another 5 damage to the Gonzo. There we go. I'm gonna lose 1 more life. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Losing 1 more life, and that's that land. So I'll be land number 4. So I think I've hit you both twice, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll now tap 5. I'm going to cast Traverse the Outlands. So that one is, I will search my library for up to X basic land cards where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. So currently that would be 5. So that, I'm going to get 5 more lands out.
Need somebody to play Humility.
So you can board wipe. So now, this is one where I don't actually remember if this one counts as multiple lands coming in. or if this counts as one section, like one instance of lands coming in for the landfall.
What does the say?
Well, whenever a land enters the battlefield.
Yeah, so all of them count.
All right. That means we got 5 triggers. There goes 1. We'll do 1 to Monkey. And then 1 to Gonzo. 1 to Monkey. 1 to Gonzo. And now we're at 20 and 18, right?
And then 1 to yourself to spread it out.
You gotta spread the love.
And then I'll do 1 to my namesake itself, to Ramos.
I'm gonna respond to
5
that.
damage to Ramos. Oh, now you have a response.
I'm gonna give my permanents indestructible on someone. Ramos will get 2 counters.
All right. All right. Fair enough. So you know what? As last thing, I'm gonna move to combat. Mr. Gonzo, I'm gonna attack you with the Crater Hoof Behemoth, the saddest one.
I'll block with my soldier.
He does, yeah. So boom, throw a hit. He takes that soldier out, and that's it. It is.
Doesn't have trample, right?
Nope. Only his
I get to draw a
ETB
card
effect
from my
has trample.
triggers thingy.
And if you end step, I'll make a soldier again and get a plane.
Yeah, you get some land.
I will pay 1. I will add a, I don't know, let's say red to my mana pool. No, yeah, red. And then I'll sack this to draw a card.
And then you're gonna destroy all creatures, right?
No. Play a swamp. I'm gonna pay a blue and 3 for. Actually, hold on, I gotta make sure I do this right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Damn. Well, yeah, I can do it. That. Alright, I'm gonna pay 4 for a Mystic Retrieval. Actually, I have 1 because I tapped the 1, so 4 for Mystic Retrieval. He'll get another counter. I'm gonna get Boros Charm back from my graveyard. Playing Mystic Retrieval, I will draw a card. I'm gonna pay 2 for a Swiftfoot Boots. I'll draw a card.
I am at 16.
I'm going to pay 2 to give Ramos double strike. And he'll get 2 more counters. And I'll draw a card from Whirlwind of Thought. Oh wait, that's actually more counters because it's doubled. So I got 1, 2, 3. So 3 more. 6, 8, 6, 7, 8. Oops, that's not a normal dice. Alright. And then pay 1 to give him hexproof. And then I'll move to combat and swing at Steven.
No.
You don't have any flyers, right?
No. I do not have any flyers.
Alright, so you'll take 24.
Yeah, well, I take 24.
Alright.
Ouchie.
You know what? Show the camera your card.
What card?
Your Ramos.
Ramos Dragon Engine.
But your Ramos Dragon Engine, you fool.
Oh, my Ramos Dragon Engine? Yeah. My Ramos Dragon Engine.
Look at that. That's the face I almost have right now.
Alright, so that is going to be...
I accept the damage.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna eliminate my camera.
Untap. Feel like I'll be joining you soon.
Hold on, let's get the song going again, all right?
And at my upkeep, because I am the monarch, I'll create a 4/4 angel token. That actually, those I don't have, sadly.
You fool.
So I'll do this.
So I mean, do you even really make the token?
Right? And I will draw.
The table rules, if you don't have a token, you don't get it.
So for goblins, you need to have like an arbitrary large stack of goblins.
7, 8, 9, 10,
You guys are all
11.
suckers. Now I get to eat my cookies.
I will. Don't know what I could do. Ugh. Okay. I will just do this. I'll move to combat.
Yep.
And I will swing with Oketra the True.
How big is she?
She's a 3/6 double strike and indestructible.
Okay, I'll block with my Corpse Check Menace.
Alright. And I will pass turn. And at the end step, I'll draw a card.
Play a Needle Verge pathway. Red side down. So it's 1, 2, 2. How many creatures do you have out?
4.
4. 4, so it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna pay red, colorless. Wait, this is red. And a blue to flashback Mystic Retrieval. Getting back Boros Charm. Mystic Retrieval. When I flashback, that's still casting it, right? You may cast it, yeah. So it's 6, So it's 14, 15, 14. Alright, it's 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I will pay 13 plus 10, 12, 13. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pay 5 to cast Blasphemous Act. When I do, Ramos will get a counter. So I will do 13 damage to each creature.
Dead.
No.
Dead. And dead.
Okay. See if I do that to 9. You're at 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to remove 5 counters from Ramos. And cast Boros Charm, giving him double strike. He'll get 2 counters. And then I will move to combat and swing for 22.
So in response, I'll tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and flash an Angel of the Dire Hour.
Son of a poop.
So she enters the battlefield. If you cast it from your hand, exile all attacking creatures.
Alright, you got it. He is exiled. And then, yeah, that's fine. I will pass the turn.
Okay. So my upkeep, because I am still the Monarch, I'll get a 4/4 Angel. 2, 4, 6, 7, and I also have 7 planes, so Emiria the Sky Ruin is active, and I'm able to bring a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield, which is Keeper of the Accord. And I will draw for turn. Okay. Pay 2. It's 8 to cast Elish Norn. And I will move to combat. And I'll swing with my Angel, the Dire Hour, and Oketra. So Oketra's a 5/6 with double strike, and Angel of the Dire Hour's a 7/6.
So I go 17 damage.
17 damage. 1 off.
Oh.
Steven, why couldn't you do 1 more damage?
You know, because Steven makes poor choices. That's why. No, I'm that locus of annoyance. You know, not locus of being good at Magic.
I will tap 2.
That have to be one with Illuminate or something.
And I will play Bastion Protector. And so she reads, commander creatures you control get a +2/+2 and have indestructible. And then I will move to my end step. Because I'm the commander, I will draw a card. And I will pass turn with that.
Alright. Let's see if I can pull off a miracle.
Gonna Hail Mary it?
Probably not.
You got Angels in the outfield it?
Maybe.
Are you gonna bad news bears it?
I'm probably gonna BJ pin it.
So either you're gonna lick the blood off of his face, or or you're gonna get knocked out in a ball as you're retired.
Probably that.
So like literally anything you can fight.
I'm gonna cast Trace of Abundance on my island. Trace of Abundance says chant land. Enchanted land has Shroud. Whenever land is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of any color to their mana pool. And then I will
Hey
draw
man,
a card.
now you're in trouble. You can't attack that one.
Okay, I don't think this is going to help me, but I gotta try something. I'm gonna pay blue and green and red and white. What am I missing? Blue, green, red, white, black. And black to cast Bring to Light. I'm gonna search my library for a creature, instant, or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast Bring to Light. Exile that card and shuffle your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Let us see. Nothing in that pile.
You have to believe, man.
Let's see. I wish I could add mana to the card that I found. Like, I found one that costs 7. I'm just gonna pay 2 more. No, I don't think there's a way out of this for me. 2, 3. What are you at? 20? No. Wait, what was that card I had last time?
Are you about to Rocky it?
No, man. I'm about to search for a long time, make really bad YouTube content, and then do nothing and lose.
Hey, that's why you fix it in post, man.
I'm just gonna cut out all this. Our whole conversation is gonna sound like mice,
Yeah.
like mice fighting. Ugh, I
You
want.
just like superimpose it over something else, right? You said mice and the cat comes out.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's in my hand. Hold on. Nope, that's not gonna help. I'm going to get Naya Charm. I'm gonna tap all your creatures.
Do they tap all and now do they not untap on his next turn?
Man, that would be really good, wouldn't it? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw a card off of it, and with that,
All you need is
I'm
like
gonna
a
pay
haste 10
1
with double strike.
and draw a card for my Mind Stone. I'm gonna pay 2 and cast a Curved Tribe Elder. And pass turn.
Untap.
That's what we call scraping the bottom of the barrel.
And I
The
don't
only
have any
problem is
creatures.
there's nothing in my barrel.
And I'll get another angel.
Hey man, I did all I could do.
And draw.
Except kill him. He wins every time, Steven. You know better.
I'll tap one plains
Yeah,
intangible
but
virtue.
you're what killed me.
And then I'll swing it out.
Yep. I am dead.
Make a sound. So this is when you add it. This is when, like I said, add it in post. Just add like a you lose thing.
Just a KO.
Yeah. All right. Here you are. Proving all those naysayers that mono white can win it. Here you have it. Thank you everyone who joined us for the first ever Cryptic Commander night. Don't forget to look at northvalleygames.com. We enter the promo code TCC2021 at your checkout to get an extra 10% off. Don't forget to check out the podcast itself, the Cryptic Commander, available on Spotify or anywhere else you listen to your podcasts, where even I will be a guest soon on there. So, be on the lookout. Thank you all for showing up, and peace out.
Later, guys.
Adios.
Ay, Dios mío.